You are now tuned in to the Players Den podcast. And here with Wayne,
yes sir,
Hustler Tone,
yes sir,
and a special guest, me.
Yes sir.
Coach
Introduce
Harper.
yourself to the people, man.
All right, so I'm Coach Harper, Phillip Harper. I'm really just a long-time basketball guy. I guess everybody know who y'all are, right? And they know y'all.
Yeah, facts.
So when these kids were in high school, I was one of the coaches there. I know we probably I know I look a little younger than Tone. I was a coach then when he was in high school. We had a young staff there. You know, life happens, life goes on, and now we all reunified. Right now, what I'm doing is I run a basketball company called Hoop Nation. It's based out the Metro Atlanta area. It's basketball training at all levels. At the highest level, we all know of a professional current NBA player that we have within the program.
Yes, sir.
A couple more G League guys, and at the lowest level, I'm all the way down. The youngest kid I got that I work with right now is 3.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Three, and me working with him is more of like when y'all were around. Y'all remember what my son was?
Right.
So you know, my son right now was a freshman in the high school that's already got college offers and stuff
Right,
like
dunking,
that.
lefty, powerful.
And he wasn't somebody that I would consider that I worked with at the time. But the 3-year-old, he'll come in and get in and do what the older kids do. Mm-hmm. And I just make sure that he in there enjoying himself and having fun, just trying to get him to have a love of the game.
Yes, sir.
So outside of that, also help people with recruitment, with all the transfer portal type stuff and finishing high school and those kind of opportunities. So I do a lot of the gray area stuff in basketball. You know, I'm really a gray area person, really behind the scenes a lot more than in front of a camera. yeah, but I'm vital, right? You know what I'm saying? I got the experience, I got the know-how, I got the connections.
Right.
And I just try and make sure that people get what they're supposed to get as opposed to, trying to self-serve and do for myself and or win on other people's backs.
Right. Absolutely.
And we see it. We see it. We definitely see it.
And the work is showing. Like you said, you got players at all levels. We all know the NBA guy you're talking about, Kevon. We played on the same team. He played for the Magic now. Man, the work that he's put in is just been incredible. Like watching him, we've been there from the beginning. You may be a little bit longer, but I've known him as a freshman, and to see the skill and talent that he developed over these years is insane. Yeah. Like you working with Paul and
Paul overseas.
Juice was just with me before I came up here.
Yeah, Juice. So it's like the basketball DNA is undeniable, man. You really doing your thing.
Yep.
And CJ, man, seeing him go from a 3-year-old kid to what is he, about 6 feet now?
Yeah, he like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, he about
Damn,
I'm talking
freshman, and he got a couple D1 offers already. So
since 2010, I've been there 2010.
Yeah, so the work is in proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, I've been on 6. Yeah, I've been seeing him since 2010, man.
Which is weird because he just 15, so like that's the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he was that's wild, bro. Like, but he done turned out to be something special, and he got to stop dunking on like people in practice and stuff, man.
He
Come
gotta
on,
start
man. Them
more.
folks grown, man.
Hey,
these are grown folks. He's a freshman.
You know,
that's what you're doing what you're supposed to do.
You know, the situation you talk about to the little video you talking about, like what's dope about it is all them guys that's in the gym, like we've been having some open runs at the school I coach at now. Mm-hmm. And it's a bunch of older guys there. You know, most of them like between 26, 27. Juice probably the oldest person that's in there. Okay. And all the way down to some older high school guys, but everybody with offers and stuff.
Yeah.
And my son is in there. Or sign, like, and my son is in there. He's usually the youngest kid in there. It's only freshman in there.
Okay.
Everybody else is college level, done with college, playing overseas and home right now. Mm-hmm. And him, and he hold his own. But like his situation with being in there is really more like what y'all had with going to Salem Park or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's never had a situation where he can go down the street and play with the older guys.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
From where we live at. We live out in McDonough.
Okay.
And it's just it's dope because everybody is like real family in there because it's everybody that's been under me in one of those different capacities that I talked about earlier as far as development or trying to find another situation with school and stuff like that. And they all coming back. And they, for me, they giving back to my kid, but it's, also me still providing a situation where they can all continue to work and develop and get better.
And that's what every hooper looking for, especially when they at home. Like I got to pick up a basketball somewhere.
Right, for sure. I know you don't pick up a basketball, but I know what you mean.
Oh, never. Corporate me. I'm done. Hey, I got a story too.
Go ahead.
So 10th grade, man, I always got a story for the special guests I have. I be knowing all the special guests. 10th grade, man.
Let me cut you off. I don't know where this is going, but when I pulled up, I was outside. I was like, man, these niggas is finna get me back for some shit I did a long time ago. I better see the both of them, man.
Oh, no, it wasn't you. It was really Coach Johnson back then with them 1760s, bro. My fat ass could not do it. I came in there thinking I was a hooper, and Coach Johnson really
ran that shit up out your
So
ass.
let me tell you, so 10th grade, I'm final cut. But I get in trouble in school for joning a kid, and it wasn't you. Coach Johnson was like, hey, Tony, he about to make the final cut. How he doing? And Miss Soames was like, Tony made it. So she went out and told him I was joning and stuff. So Coach was like, your last day finna be hell. Like, don't even worry about picking up a basketball. Like, you're finna run. So when I got in trouble at the time when I moved to Panola with my grandparents, they didn't have legal custody. So when I got in trouble, I got kicked out of school. And I didn't even get to make it to that final practice. But I never went to Coach them about it. But yeah, that's why I never made it to that final practice.
Word.
Yeah. So I got kicked out.
Your bitch ass was high.
Oh my goodness, no.
I just knew you was sweet. I was like, good riddance.
No, man. I was definitely gonna make it.
Scared of it being tough?
No, I definitely no, man. I got kicked out,
This nigga done ran
and
for
I was
15
gone
straight
for about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks, my grandparents came up there and begged them. They let me in. So MLK, shout out to MLK, because my grandparents never went to court, nothing. They just let me back in school.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, but that was a little story. But I didn't make it to that hell last practice.
Man,
me and Phillip Ballard.
I ain't even.
Me and Phillip.
I ain't even gonna get in it. I ain't even gonna get into it, man.
Phillip Ballard. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, I mean, hell weeks.
Man,
Bro, listen.
You know what's
bro, I was there when TJ and them was there, though.
Me too. You know what the worst was, bro?
I need y'all to describe what Hell Week was, bro, because we got some young guys around us right now that get 2 days maybe.
Okay, 2 days.
So let me tell you, Hell Week was a full Monday to Friday. From the moment you got out of class on Monday, which was about 3:20.
Going straight to the track.
And no, well,
my hell week
you go straight
was
to
4
the track,
days
you
track.
run the trail, you run the hills, and then these motherfuckers make you go to, what is it, Lithonia Middle School?
Lithonia Middle School.
Lithonia fucking Middle School. They got them big ass concrete step slabs. You gotta run around that fucking park. You gotta run around the goddamn track. You gotta run, bro. They got us doing what's that shit called? Wheelbarrows up the hill, wheelbarrows down the hill. I mean, bro, all kind of, bro. When I tell you we was dying out there, bro. And then the worst part about it was I was a smart nigga in high school, so we got punished. Everybody on the team was dumb as shit. Dumb. Everybody had 3 or 4 Fs minimum. So I gotta run a mile for every fucking F with these
and you about to graduate fucking 3.9, 4.0.
And I'm top 10%.
Wow.
So that shit, man. But you
look at what Hell Week built.
No, but that shit really.
I didn't become. We not hoopers.
We talking about character.
I guess.
The biggest thing I got out of it. The biggest thing I got out of it is mental toughness, for real.
Oh, for sure.
Like as a man, and then that shit carried on into cause I ended up going to the military.
Right.
So that shit really made that shit really easy for me.
Yeah.
So it's like we gotta run and shit. I'm like, this shit nothing. Now,
I don't think people really know.
Too easy.
I don't think a lot of coaches do what he did back then. Like going on the track, running 2 or 3 miles, and then we thinking we done. We gotta play basketball. No, set the clocks. Like what? Everybody baseline. We just ran 2 or 3 miles.
Bro, we go work out for 2 hours and then he expect us to hoop our arms noodles.
Then he want to do 3-man weave and everybody want to dunk and shit. And you miss a dunk, you know what that means.
You miss a dunk, a layup.
You know what's crazy? What's crazy?
UGA drill when he brought that shit out.
Yeah,
I wasn't there with that.
You was hiding. But you know what's crazy is that what Hell Week was for y'all when we went to Lithonia, it was the high school. It wasn't the middle school. So that's the reason we went over there, is because everything we did it there.
Okay.
So when we were at Lithonia High School, that was just conditioning. Mm-hmm. That was the whole conditioning until we can get a basketball. That was a month. So, y'all ain't be mad about it.
I was going to say, motherfuckers running cross country.
Yeah, it was mandatory.
Yeah, cross country was optional for us because we was doing that.
Okay.
We was doing that.
So how the kids taking it like? Is it like is it the same thing?
I'm at Paideia, right?
Paideia, yeah. Paideia. Shout out to I don't know for sure. Shout out to my dad's school. I love it up there, man. My kid is up there. It's been such a beautiful change of everything over there.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lovely environment. Both of their soccer teams are playing in the state championship games tonight.
Wow.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
I know y'all don't know what ultimate frisbee is, but both
I
of
know.
them.
We played that in PE, man.
So look, the guys and girls team both won state championships in ultimate frisbee on Sunday. So
I didn't even know that was like a school thing.
I would have played
not
that
all
in school.
schools.
I
Not
would
all
have played
schools.
that.
Not all schools. Not all schools, but to the question though, like how guys, we just worked on that in the lab right now. Good lane line finishes. You gotta have that in the bag.
For sure.
We it's these kids is different, bro. Y'all were different from us. But they way different from y'all, bro.
In what ways?
Oh my God, in every way.
What?
Yeah, man. And like it's like Hell Week this week might have been 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's it?
Too much.
For them?
For them? Ooh,
bro, we can
2
you
days.
know what I'm saying? Like
2 days was really warm up time.
We could throw up and still get some water, get the hell
But that was
back
the
out
first
here.
time I really threw up, bro. Like
get some
no,
water,
no, for
get
real,
your ass
no,
back
for real,
out
bro. I
there.
thought like that was the first time I really threw up in sports.
It's-
Like I didn't know that was a thing. I played sports since like 6th grade, but I didn't know that was like. I thought that was a movie shit. Like
Motherfucker was
nah,
had to
like
get in shape
and
for
then
real.
if you ain't got nothing on the stomach and you and ain't nothing coming up, it's like yo, this
Dry
ain't-
heaving, yeah.
This ain't
Yeah,
it.
that shit different though. It's different because I mean it's 2 things. So the kids are different, but the times are different too. Because back when y'all were playing motherfuckers wasn't dying and
Facts.
conditioning and
Yeah,
stuff
man.
like that. So we got to be a lot more
Right,
considerate.
right.
Just because we got so much more information and the worst case scenario, you got to be more considerate of that. So y'all got pushed to the limit. We got pushed all the time, and you know, as far as we know, nobody passed away from it.
Yeah.
But maybe somebody did, and just with having so much more information, you just got to move around a little more different.
Yeah.
Just because it's the smarter thing to do. You can't put anybody's life in jeopardy over just trying to get in shape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
The pushing like worked out for like y'all
Seems
staff.
unfair though.
It definitely
I ain't
worked out
gonna
for
lie.
y'all staff. I mean,
Seems unfair.
You know somebody who I always think about. Like I thought was going to be like at least an overseas player. That boy St. Louis, man.
yeah.
I thought he was going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Man, his stat line. I'm like, let me see his stat. Oh, that man had 20-something rebounds a night. Like,
Yeah.
hell?
St. Louis was him.
no, he was him, man. I really that team was good. My senior year, that team
He was good at that running.
Y'all
shit,
developed the hell out
Oh,
of
yeah.
Johnny. Y'all
Yeah.
developed the hell out of Johnny.
Too. Yeah, you know.
Wow, I knew y'all was good.
With St. Louis, like he could have been an overseas guy.
He could
like,
have.
People don't understand how important it is to be able to pick the right situation when you leave school. Like most kids, when they're getting out of high school or in high school, like their thought process is D1 or die.
Right,
Like,
I know.
And even if they go to another level, it's still with the intent of I'm gonna go Division I at some point in time. When people are professionals at every level,
Man, every
you know
level.
what I'm saying? You go and kill at a D2, you go kill at an NAIA, you go kill at a JUCO, and then go to wherever your next
TJ.
situation is. Yeah, you can go get money for a long time and play for a long time, but you know sometimes when you know like it's just hard for people to understand. Like St. Louis was maybe 6'7",
Man,
and you know he ended up going to a Division I school right out of high school, and he went up there and worked because he always worked, but he never really got court time. Then he transferred out of there because he was frustrated and was in another situation where he didn't get floor time. Then you know he ended up going to the military for a minute too.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
like
Oh, wow.
yeah,
He
he
went
got
to
a
the
crazy
military.
story. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
privy to most of the information, but he had a
Yeah.
crazy story going on.
Yeah, but
and some
I
other stuff he started dealing
yeah.
with off the court. But like if from the beginning he'd have went to the schools that were heavily recruiting him, that were heavily interested, that needed him, he probably would
he
have
was a
ended up in that
utility. He
situation.
was the utility man plus scoring for MLK.
everything.
I mean, bro,
Except dribble.
Yeah.
Except dribble.
One
But
dribble,
he
man.
gonna run. He gonna
he
run that
can dribble.
floor.
He's running.
He gonna run that
He's
floor,
running.
bro. He gonna be.
100 miles and
He
running.
gonna run. And that's one thing I really notice about MLK basketball teams. Like that conditioning really worked because a lot of them players didn't come off the court. I'm talking about, bro.
And we play hard. We play baseline
Bro,
to baseline,
baseline
sideline
to
to
baseline. Them boys
sideline.
was not coming. It was like a 7-8 man rotation, like for
Yeah.
real. Like it was different at MLK. I think, and I appreciate what y'all did because it really. A lot of schools don't have a lot of players playing here, playing there. Miller Grove. I expected Miller Grove to have so much talent in the.
Hey man,
You know what I'm saying? So the staff is important.
I'm not gonna say anything negative about anybody.
I'm
else.
not saying negative,
But-
nothing negative.
Yeah, you not either.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you look at the area, even some of the kids that were at some of them other schools, like I told you, it was a gray area there.
Yeah.
And there's coaches there that were, you never know who's watching, waiting on somebody to call. Bro, I was doing the work. I was doing the work for the kids at the other schools. I'm tapping in to just, like the same
crazy.
people I'm reaching out for the guys at our school. Those coaches are looking for a different kind of player. We play against them players. Why I'm not gonna look out for them?
Right.
So so I'm doing like I've been working for it started off with me working for the kids at the school. Then I started working for the kids in the region.
Wow.
The ones that didn't have it, moving already, because I'm getting in contact. The more I get in contact with coaches, the more I hear about what kind of players they're looking for, the more players I start to look at just down here in the area. So then it turned into, a DeKalb County thing, and it was a statewide thing, and that's, at a point it got to the point where I was running a national recruiting service, even though I was only taking care of the Metro Atlanta, Georgia kids for the most part.
That's a lot of
because
kids,
I ended up being connected to so many coaches because coaches are looking for players. You know what I'm saying? And I knew who players were.
Right.
And they got to a point where coaches would refer coaches to me just because I knew guys.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Y'all built that team up quick. That's what I'm saying. Like, people really underestimate like staffing. Like I said, the players gonna be good, but the staffing gotta help the players get to that next level. The player good, but he don't know how to do this point A to point B when that's what the staff is like supposed to be doing. I felt like MLK football team dropped the ball on that. On their players with the getting them to programs.
Did they? I know they got a lot of guys.
They did, but
a lot of motherfuckers out of there.
Yeah, but not at schools where I thought they could have went. I felt like they was just dishing them out, going to Marshall, going here. Like some of their top guys, like Bayer went. Yeah, but that Bayer was like what 1 out of 50 though. Like they had.
You talking about NFL?
I'm talking about football. Right, going pro, like going from college to pro. I didn't feel like they was set up in a position to go pro.
I don't know.
That can depend on the individual sometimes.
Yeah, it can too.
Like Blake.
Oh man, we had him on the show. Facts, he did.
He just went to his dream school.
He went to the school that everybody wanted him to go to. That it was going to cheer. People was going to be happy.
He told his story on the page.
He was our first. He was really our first guest.
It should have been me, but it's cool.
Outlaw too. Outlaw had a story too, man.
Yeah, Outlaw had a good story.
Pat Mahomes, wasn't he blocking for Pat?
Texas Tech.
And everybody went
Outlaw,
pro.
you must not have done a good enough job.
No, he was choking everybody out and shit, man.
You gotta listen to him. He was being bad.
What'd you say?
Hey, man. Being bad? Well, let's get into the NFL news, man.
That's all I got.
Hey, I ain't even gonna get an Outlaw story. Crazy.
No, he got a great story.
He got a great one, though.
If you get a chance,
he brought out his offers. He had every offer.
Much respect to all the MLK legends. Much respect to all the MLK.
Nah, he definitely would have been legend. When he brought us that shoebox full of them, I seen Bama. I seen everything.
Bro, Nick Saban came to the school. Y'all don't remember Nick Saban?
Yeah.
Nick Saban came to them. It was this big. I said, God.
I can't, and it's crazy how much they really recruit out of Georgia, like heavily recruit.
Man, you gotta get
Nolan
players.
Smith, I didn't know he was from what, Hateville, Georgia. Like all these players from Georgia, I'm like, damn, like you never know until they really go pro, and then you see that little hometown. Tyreek Hill, I didn't know he was from Georgia.
He's from South Georgia.
That's what I'm saying. All these players.
I thought he was from Florida at first.
Me too. This damn
he
speed.
act like he's from Florida.
He really do.
He's South.
Yeah, he's super South.
But let's get into the NFL news, man. I wanted to start off on the show with Shaquille Barrett. The news came out yesterday that his daughter, 2 years of age, drowned in the pool at home. I'm guessing because it was an early breaking news, and it's just sad to I hate to report it, but it is news, and he may not play this season. He may play this season.
He might dedicate it to her.
He may. I don't know. His wife. He may need to be with his wife. That's
but
tough,
it's some
man.
time before the season starts. I'm sure he'll make a decision that's best for him. And his family,
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna bother him though. Like I like
they
him.
gonna give him some time.
I like him to just get some time, and then they go from there. But I just wanted to pay the condolences on the show to his family, man. Prayers to the family, man. That's just, I got a 2-year-old. Shit like that really be making me like.
That shit hit home.
Man, I be just like, I'm keying in on this shit. Like, pools, water, tub. I don't even fill the tub up. That shit, this much water. Please. Do what you need to do, man. You ain't doing too much today.
That shit is.
But it's tough, man. It's scary out here, and Like when I got my kid, I had my kid on the week. When I got my kid, we glued. So he don't. Whatever I do, he right with me, and that's just what it is.
Yep. What you do with your kids?
Dumping them.
I can't say what I do to my kids. Not on air. And there's no weird stuff. I don't have kids.
Hey,
I don't have
it's
kids.
a mess. He's a military guy. That's all we need to say.
I don't have kids.
He's a military guy.
I don't got them.
I can't say what I
Hey
do
man,
with my kids.
Julio and Matt Ryan talking about they. Hey man, shots fired.
Who got an AK in the studio?
Hey man, Julio and Matt Ryan talking about they trying to play another season, and hey man, come on and get them jerseys, little ceremony. Do the little Roddy White. What they do, Roddy White? They put him on the Mustang, drop top Mustang, had him come through for about 5 minutes, wave your hand, and go ahead and pack it up. Matt Ryan, ain't nobody signing you, bro. Yeah, not even for moral support, bro.
He might get the moral support. That's all he trying to do. He ain't out here trying to play for
he
real.
want to play. No, Matt said he want to play, bro.
You will not say that? You gotta say that.
Well, of course he wants
what, he
to.
38?
Really?
What, he 38? 37?
He up there, yeah.
He 30. Man, that shit over with.
But he cooked, though.
It's so many young.
He a Falcons great.
His first round of quarterbacks ain't even playing. Jordan Love just now playing.
Oh, yeah. No, he done.
That shit over with, man.
Bro. Last year was his last year.
Julio may get looked at, maybe, on
he can be like a wide receiver 3 or 4 somewhere.
I don't think anybody will sign him going into camp or anything like that. But he might be a guy that's
like
around.
Late in the season.
Yeah, some injuries occur. You need to bring somebody in.
Yeah,
I mean that nigga ain't got but goddamn 27 snaps before he limp off the field.
Right, but not Matt Ryan. I think Julio, they tired of his shit. I know. Titans saw it.
He just never helped.
He never played. Falcons the last 3 seasons was just on the field, off the field,
off the bone.
Walking to the locker room, coming back. Like, man, I don't know Julio, but Matt Ryan, I know for sure. Bro, it's over, bro. Like, everybody got a young quarterback now.
If anybody signed Matt, it's just like you wanted to.
Who you would think? Name a team though. Just give me one team.
Matt Ryan, even though like a lot of Falcons fans don't like him, he really was an elite quarterback in the NFL.
That means something.
He had a good.
You look like you want to disagree.
He had a good 5 to 7 year span.
Was the MVP.
He was MVP, bro.
He was an elite.
I don't think he was elite.
He was a top 5 to 7 quarterback for about 5 to 6 years.
I think the numbers are elite.
Yeah, the numbers are
the numbers. You would think he won 3 or 4 championships.
The numbers are Hall of Fame. Honestly,
the
numbers are Hall of Fame.
Yeah, them shit's somewhat circumstantial though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is playing from behind and having to throw that whole.
That's what I'm saying.
But they undeniably
he threw it. But it just it'll look better with just one ring.
It would have looked.
And he had looked great.
That would have been the cherry on top.
But that shit ain't his fault neither though.
It is not his fault, but it is because he's he's coach on the field. He's the coach.
He should have.
He can audible. Yeah. He know damn well Devontae Freeman wasn't finna block for him on that damn play.
He knew Devontae Freeman wasn't gonna block.
They had Devontae Freeman in for him blocking. Why would you? First of all, why the fuck is Devontae?
What if the whole game he had an audible? What if the whole season he had an audible and he the fucking MVP?
I'm pretty sure he audible the whole season.
Nah, man, Matt Ryan.
And see, that's not elite. If you can't make play call, you're not elite. Aaron Rodgers, all these guys, Drew Brees.
If that's the case,
facts.
I definitely agree with that though. Because remember
Kyle Shanahan said, "I'm finna freak this shit.
Yeah,
I'm finna make your week." He said, "I'm finna make your week arm."
He's still taking folks to the
I'm finna make your week arm. I'm finna make your week arm look. He make everybody look good. That's one thing Kyle Shanahan do. Brock Purdy came in looking like fucking Lil Brady.
Yeah, he did.
Like, come on, man.
Till he got hurt. Yeah.
Right, and they said he may not play next season.
Damn. Who we talking about?
Purdy.
Oh, that's
quarterback.
That's Mr. Irrelevant, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. Kyle Shanahan definitely.
He make everything.
I feel like Kyle Shanahan, he definitely fumbled the bag on the back end.
2 times
on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
2 times. He was up twice in the Super Bowl. He was up on the Chiefs, brother.
Let's not keep talking about
like that man's sick. He is sick, man.
I might get a little
teary-eyed. Kyle's sick. Baltimore, Lamar. I heard the story. Lamar did sign his 5-year deal worth $260 million.
Big ass contract.
$180 million guaranteed. 185 or something like that.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Why they acted like they didn't want to pay him if they was gonna pay him?
So the news is he called up like, I'm ready to make a deal. Like they were just waiting on him. So he just called them like, let's do it. And he just said a number, and that's what they went with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like with that,
nobody's going to get Deshaun Watson's contract. Deshaun Watson really fucked it for quarterbacks. You're not getting guaranteed 200-some million. It's over. You're not getting a fully guaranteed contract. Nobody is.
How did he get it? We don't even
Bro, it's sick. I don't know. He got something on somebody.
Yeah, that might be Illuminati.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Something going on.
Because the way he played, boy.
Right, when he came back,
that shit was just. I said, put Brissett in the game.
In 2 years,
you didn't make him play a playoff game.
Brissett was outplaying him the whole.
Bro,
they went from a potential playoff team to.
Did they
make the playoffs?
They did. They lost in the playoffs.
They lost in the first round.
Man, that nigga wasn't looking at his playbook. That nigga was opening the manila folders with all them goddamn women's names in it. Like,
facts.
Kind of remember that.
That man said, "I got a girlfriend." That man said, that man said, "I got a fiance. I can't answer these questions."
Hey, Steve Harvey told that man, you can still get a massage, just stay on your stomach.
No, he don't need to. Just get one of them chairs. Them chairs are about $1,500. Get you one of the massage chairs.
Keep turning over. Stop turning over, freaky.
Nah, immediately. You forgot he was driving 60, 70, 80 miles.
Yeah,
See, y'all, it's a lot of shit in that story.
Oh, no, I ain't got into
Bro was driving 2 or 3 hours for a massage. Yeah.
Damn.
He said, why was you driving 2 hours when you had a masseuse at the team facility?
Yeah. And then he sent the Instagram profile like, look.
Bro said, I got a fiance. I can't answer that.
I don't know how he got away.
I got a fiance got to be the reason,
bro. That was even saying it. He was like, I got a fiance. I can't answer that.
You had to add that little bit, like, this make a big difference.
That's just the.
It's not that I can't answer it, but look.
For the woman.
You don't see her.
Well, at least he didn't embarrass. He embarrassed her, but he didn't. You know, it didn't. You know what I'm saying? It didn't get too far because they really clamped it after that deposition. They got clamped and then he paid everybody.
Georgia boys out here, man. You out here making us look bad, bro. You supposed to be toting the flag for the Atlanta.
I think that's why he wanted to come to Atlanta. He was like, nah, I do my thing. He didn't want to come here. He know Buckhead would have been his feast time.
Yeah, he wouldn't have had to drive 60 miles.
No,
he
sir.
drove 6.
No.
6 minutes.
There's a bunch of that around here in Atlanta.
The rich get richer, man. Eagles traded for. They let go of Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders gone. And they trade for DeAndre Swift and gave up a 7th round pick and a 4th round pick for DeAndre Swift. Eagles they just get what they want. They get all the best defensive linemen from Georgia. They got 4 linemen from Georgia, the best of the best. The Philadelphia Bulldogs at its best. That's what I'm calling them this year.
They taking Georgia Bulldogs.
But I ain't gonna lie, the GM is smart guy. I think chemistry is the biggest thing when it comes to playing football. I don't think it's the biggest talent. I think it's chemistry. If players is in the right place, football is like, look at the Patriots defense. They try to keep that defense. They don't try to pick up nobody new. They bring people back. It's the chemistry.
Yeah, they bring in people that fit.
It fit, and you got 4 core guys. It's bringing the outside linebacker with the speed, but we got 4 core captains on the team. And that's what the Eagles doing. I thought Fletcher was going to be gone. I think they're going to bring Fletcher back on a smaller deal. Mm-hmm. Age is a factor. Fletcher not getting paid big money from anybody. As you can see, linemen are getting paid. That's that $3 mil, $5 mil range veteran deal. I like him to get this year. And he probably won't even be a starter either.
Yeah. They got a lot of shit.
It's a lot of shit over there, man. They still got Brandon, Graham?
They got Slade still, right?
Right. They got man. They got a lot of. They got the sack leader still.
It's tough. Then Jalen Hurts just got the bag too.
AJ Brown.
Got another year or 2 on his contract.
You gotta fuck with Jalen Hurts, bro.
Oh
I do.
You
of course.
You don't see too many people that move around like that.
And he really back it up on the field.
Y'all heard about how he dropped Lil Wayne?
Yeah. Sports.
Y'all agree? I feel him. I get it. But you got to think, bro. Lil Wayne Lil Wayne was seeing 30 years.
I feel him.
I'm not mad at Lil Wayne. See, he not in the shoe.
I'm not mad at Lil Wayne.
He not in the shoe, but Lil Wayne got pardoned.
Yeah.
That was a picture. That was a pardon picture. Appreciate you.
Still, but
coon face,
real coon face. But you remember when Trump did that for the Ball brother over there in China? Them turning around and showing support, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, he got Kodak. Kodak was in Canada. I guess some shit.
Kodak supported though.
Kodak was finna go down the road too.
Don't give a fuck about big picture neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you in your own bag and you really worried about yourself.
And that's what Jalen was out.
Yeah,
but I was just
worried about big picture.
I just wanted to explain like the
I cut shit off. I don't give a fuck what you claim you did. Like you fucking people over. Fuck,
Right.
Yeah. I appreciate you, but
see, but that was Wayne had to. That was you finna help my campaign. Get your ass over here.
That was it.
That's what it was.
That's
why he helped Kodak.
He was trying to get you to goddamn come vote for him because you fuck with Wayne heavy and Kodak. I love me some Kodak.
Kodak
goddamn go nuts.
For Wayne too.
I think Kodak. I put Kodak over Baby. I had to.
Ooh,
that last tape.
The Baby.
No, Lil Baby.
Kodak go crazy.
Lil Baby music starting to sound the same.
I
Kodak
don't
shit.
disagree to with that.
Them beats starting to sound the same.
I definitely fuck with Kodak.
Kodak last mixtape was my goodness.
Yeah, his last album went crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Lil Baby last shit.
I never would have thought I'd be fucking with
me
fucking Kodak.
Bro, when I was in LA like a couple years ago, I'm like, bro, Baby is way better. Blah blah blah. I'm arguing.
He Baby's still better.
I don't think so.
He better for sure.
I don't know.
But Kodak just got like a rawness to his music.
Too raw.
It's different.
It is.
And then every song can be like a completely different vibe. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like, and a lot of Lil Baby shit is kind of like catchy, like
A B C D E.
But when Lil Baby really slide on the goddamn beat, that shit be like, bruh.
But you know what? He don't have what that single at.
You talking about Kodak?
That Baby single.
Shit, what? None of them got no single out right now.
I'm saying, but Baby really, he not an album. That Baby really radio hit, playtime radio Baby.
Yeah.
His
albums got success though.
They do, but I think Kodak
ain't never gonna have
the numbers
success like that.
Never. He too bad.
No, not the number. Yeah,
he bad.
He ain't got the image.
He don't give a fuck, bro.
That nigga is
Who
terrible.
else was being bad earlier? You said Outlaw was being bad. You said Kodak being bad.
Them niggas too bad for the industry.
Stop, Kodak. Damn, stop.
He can't.
Cut that shit out. You rich.
That Lauren London shit when he was like,
bad, bro. God,
he like come holler at me.
Cut that shit out.
Bad, bro. I remember I was listening to a Breakfast Club interview one time. He was on live. He was talking to Angela Yee. He was talking about how he was trying to talk to female. He female, but he didn't gonna let me bust.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
They were like, wait a minute,
bro.
Yeah, you right,
bro. Video came out a couple of months.
Let me bust,
bro.
That's what you talking about. I hope so.
You remember that video a couple months ago when the girl's like, he was like, she was like, I could have had somebody else. He's like, I could have had somebody give me some neck, but you don't see me bragging about it. I was like, yo, this man, chill out.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't want that barbecue from yesterday, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, he just different, bro. And he gonna stay him. But that's Bill.
That's crazy.
That's Bill.
He just too bad.
Hey, how y'all feel about only one HBCU player getting drafted? One.
You know, I don't agree with it. I'm happy that one did get drafted,
right?
But we know it's guys in HBCUs that are better.
At least
than D1.
I seen guys. 10 on Jackson State last year. Like, bro, they ready.
They had at least 4 guys. That
at least 4
NFL
for real. But I think
this is one guy. This one wide receiver I saw on Twitter from like Eastern Carolina or something like that. 6'4", move like a.
I believe
6 foot guy.
I believe it.
I mean,
but them guys just don't have the grades to really go with, or they got the history with their parents going there.
The situation,
right?
Or, everybody different. Everybody don't make it to the D1.
I just hate the HBCU just so frowned upon. It's still football at the collegiate level. I just hate it, bro.
Y'all really feel like it's like that though? Like if they all at the same combine and they all doing the same
I think
drills
so.
against the
let
same
them
people.
Let them go.
Y'all
I feel
like
it's certain
some of these dudes got the same measurements, man.
Same metrics, got the same 40 speed.
I believe
route running.
Speed is speed, man.
But you got to keep in mind, like these is billionaire companies is trying to bring somebody into their program,
right, to make money off.
So like when you say
this dude
the
ain't
reason
marketable.
that they ended up at that spot.
Oh yeah,
is maybe the reason why we not drafting them? Right. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because I still got to bring this dude in and can't be Henry Ruggs in around here and stuff like that.
Right.
The difference between Henry Ruggs and this other person is that if Henry Ruggs don't do what Henry Ruggs did, Henry Ruggs is gonna be the 4th leading receiver in the league.
You believe
when
that?
You talking? I'm not saying. I'm
okay, I'm about to say.
I'm saying like he coming from Alabama, like you looking at what his potential is.
Right.
But if you're looking at one of these other guys that they got some checker shit in their past,
right,
and they a 6th-round pick, I'll go take the white dude, the coach's kid.
Speaking of Henry
that doesn't have the issues. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that kind of You got.
I definitely agree.
No, I agree, but
I would much rather. Obviously, I'd much rather.
But these players fuck up too all year in the NFL.
not saying they don't.
I post the news.
I'm not saying they
But
don't.
when they're taking the smartest gamble for their product.
Yeah,
But speaking of Henry Ruggs, man, took a plea deal. He got to do a minimum 3 to 10 years.
They might just give him time.
I think he's gonna get time. He been locked up since October. It ain't a year though. Give him a little time.
Oh yeah.
He may do something.
He might have to finish the rest of the 3.
I like that to be news on TV. I like him to be at home in a couple of months with an ankle monitor. Nah.
Yeah, I think he'll sit like another year, a year and a half.
Cause Dante sat about a year, didn't he? When
Dante who?
Dante Stallworth, when he was DWI, you know, he murdered somebody. He was high as hell. He killed an older guy, ran him over.
I kind of feel like I remember that.
Yeah, he did about a year or 2. He got out. He got back in the NFL quick though. God damn. Boy had another career. Yeah, he got out. He got out and got back in.
That was before you had a beard and everything.
Yeah.
Right then. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
Stallworth.
Henry Ruggs,
shit.
Henry Ruggs, he'll be back in the league though. He'll be back, man. It's just unfortunate, like going that fast and shit, man.
He fucked up.
Yeah.
That's that drunk shit.
That's that drunk shit,
for sure.
And I got one more thing, power slap, man. How you feel? You need another one?
Oh, we good. I mean, I will if it just ends up over here all of a sudden. But yeah, I was just, anti drunk shit. Product placement, goddamn. Oh, we got the
They're not sponsors.
Dana White.
H2O.
So Dana White got the power slap league, and it's so funny. I posted on our TikTok. We got
that's how we
almost got a million. Almost got a million
views, followers. Damn near.
I got a
You said 100K.
Power slap.
We got 100. We damn near got 100K followers.
Yeah, right.
But we got like 25 million views.
Yeah. But the TikTok go crazy. Let me just log in real quick, cause
we got.
But the power slap, we got 93,000 followers on TikTok.
Okay.
So Dana White, he got this power slap league, and they be slapping them and then they fall out. So I'm like, bro, some of these guys on steroids. I knew it. I've known it. And it just came out, the Nevada Athletic
drug tested for the power slap.
They had to, man. They slapping these folks. These folks can't get up, and
folks' faces is
folks
like
waking
this.
up on the plane home swollen with a check for what? They get $1,000 for losing.
1,000. That's it.
For losing, yes, 1,000.
Oh no,
you might have to
I'm saying his shit was like
that.
this.
No,
1,000, nigga.
I looked it up. They get $1,000. The loser get
Man,
$1,000.
please. I don't want no $1,000. That ain't nothing.
They thinking they gonna make it to the next round. Everybody think they can get out slapped.
Man, please.
That shit just like basketball.
And then they let them
Everybody think they can get
up.
there.
They let them.
If I just would have.
Nah. It just ain't
They can't let these folks wind up from the ground. One dude was on the ground. I'm like, yo,
Bro.
goddamn elbow energy done goddamn. He
just
finna kill this dude.
I just seen some power slap yesterday. It was one of them. I don't think they were American, but it was 2 women, and one of them was built like Brock Lesnar, and the other one was built like one of the girls off Friends. and the one off Friends had to take the first blow. She ate it. Crack. All right, she made it through. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching somebody else's video. Bro, she hit Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was like, put that dust.
Put that shit. I got put that on my palm,
Right.
Polly.
She just tried.
Oh my God. She never even flinched. She never even turned. Brock Lesnar never even turned.
And that's the thing, bro. Come on, Dana.
Next lap.
Nah, she ate all 3 of them.
They
She
finna.
survived.
I think
Friends did?
$1,000. Friends got $1,000. Let Tom tell it.
UFC. They about to be at the next UFC event. They gonna have a power slap like two competitors. They gotta
I
stop
almost
that.
feel like that shit almost more violent than.
It's more comedy than anything. I know Dana White be at home fucking cackling, man. Boy, be laughing.
Do it.
Boy, I couldn't.
I'm not about to just nah. That's ridiculous.
Man, you talking about a dude slapping like they foreheads be cracked and shit
That's
like off a
ridiculous.
slap, bro. Like the violent shit I done posted on TikTok is why we have almost 94,000 followers. Cause they like the violent. They waiting on the violent.
Yeah.
I just wait on the violent too. I only post the violent clips, not the little soft stuff.
I don't like that they added women though to that.
Bro, that woman got slapped so hard she did a roll. She rolled. I said,
Yeah.
damn. I said, help that. They not even help. They wait until they fall.
They only wait for them to fall back, not
Bro,
forward.
you know it's
She
bad.
went-
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to participate in nothing where it's 3 people standing around me like deacons and I'm about to
Right, you gotta hold. And you gotta put your hands behind your back.
Only job.
Right. And they got like a little thing they gotta hold.
If you drop it, you done. Like they know you done.
Yeah.
I don't want to be blessed in that.
But 6 people got suspended. 6 of the heavy slappers got suspended.
The heaviest slappers.
Them folks need to go to jail for that too. Like you already like can't defend themselves. You should be in handcuffs.
Yeah.
But that's all I got, man. That's all the news I got.
How much are you winning? You talking about you get 1,000 for losing? Like, how much you winning?
You know Dana White don't pay UFC fighters. They don't get paid. That one lady that won was like, yeah, I've been eating out my car. I'm glad. I said, bro, y'all gotta, Dana White need to go to jail. He need to be arrested.
They getting their money from.
And he slapped their wife.
Yeah, he slapped his wife. They put that on the rug.
They clapped for him after that shit.
I'm telling you what, because it was the same week. It was the same week. I swear to God, it was the same week.
He got no heat for that.
The same week that shit premiered on TBS, he slapped hell out of his wife. Yeah.
Let's go and get the party started.
Show them what they in for.
Went sitting in TMZ for free.
Said,
TMZ and he had to pay for that.
Nigga said, damn, I forgot to cut the promo.
Bro,
right.
What'd you say, bitch?
This dude, he greedy though. He don't pay nobody, man.
Oh, nah, he get it all.
He don't pay, bro. If you look at
the
that,
top
the average
motherfuckers get money, but the regular people.
No, the people who winning too don't, bro. They look at what
Adesanya and niggas like that gotta be.
Of course,
that's what I'm saying, like that.
Bro, you know niggas' names.
Yeah, I don't know their names. I know
the black dude. That's the only person I know. Adesanya.
He won too.
He just won. Yeah, McConnor.
And he was getting paid.
No, McGregor.
Conor McGregor?
Conor McGregor, yeah.
Oh,
I thought you was talking about a slap nigga.
Nah, hell no. UFC.
I gotta look up what them slap niggas making now.
I don't know no slap nigga. I ain't never watched it.
Bro,
I just see the clips.
I think you capping right now. You do know the slap niggas.
Adesanya is the black guy that just fought on UFC.
Bro, you know the slap niggas too. You know 2 slap niggas.
I never even watched it. I only saw the clips.
Winners, look. Do y'all believe me now? Do y'all believe me now? Power slap winners collect $2,000 to $10,000 per match. The loser get $1,000. Like you get $1,000 for getting your ass slapped out.
Shit make my 2.
Not the winner get 2 bands.
2 to 10, they said.
10, you gotta be Hulk Hogan or some shit. Like everybody, the crowd pleaser. The
10.
crowd pleaser. Woo! Yeah. He come on stage. Everybody, woo! We better slap shit out you.
Yeah, you gotta be
that guy, like the one that got the
dramatic fall.
Yeah.
It depends on how many of the deacons catch you. If you get 2 deacons to catch,
it's probably a dude
they
about.
hire deacons. They just hire deacons to stand behind them.
It's probably a dude that's slapping
everybody
out.
Somebody experienced in that field.
Hell no.
Bro, I gotta see the top slappers now. Like, bro, $10,000 ain't really shit though, man.
Not to be getting slapped out.
See, Dana don't care about that shit. Dana got the views.
Slap belt.
This shit on TBS.
Slap belt champion.
Bro, Dana's on TBS Power Slap.
Oh, that's where they come at.
Oh, he getting the money.
TBS said, yeah, let's run it. Yeah.
Is it like a power slap? Is it like a power slap league?
It's
like
a league.
Like
bro.
I mean, not a league,
tournament.
but like is it like they do with his MMA stuff where it's like they working all season long to build up to, and they have
right. Like how do they prepare for it? Like what are they? What's the training camp?
I be seeing like in the background. You know when the dude talking. The little B-roll come up. You see the dude like, yeah, I've been doing this for 4 years.
What? Practicing his
like you would see him talking in the background, but you would see him like slapping like. You like, bro, you have not been doing this shit for 4 years, bro.
This nigga got 2 of his fingers crossed and shit.
Nigga broke like his pinky. Yeah.
That shit crazy.
But yeah, go ahead and win with the NBA, bro.
Shit, yeah, let's go and get into the NBA. As we know, the Hawks. Last time we spoke, they were still in it. Now they're out. Yeah, I got my Hawks shirt on today.
Yeah, you just do it. You be repping.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, fuck them. They lost 4-2 against the Boston Celtics. Game 6 was a very close game. I think we could have pulled it out.
Murray just all that. Thank God, y'all. The devil.
That's his first playoffs, man.
You should have put the devil in you. Game 6, nigga.
Right, because they won game 5
when they won, he was like, the devil on my back, God got me.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't have your ass game 6. Yeah. What he had, about 12, 13? Oh, man.
I don't remember what he had, but
damn,
we lost.
Murray? Sick, boy.
Bucks got gentlemen swept first round.
Yeah, that I was surprising. Well, it wasn't because Giannis missed 3 games.
Yeah, technically. He had 11 minutes in the first game.
Right.
But yeah,
with 9 PRA. He finna go nuts that first. But anyway, yeah, they got gentlemen swept. They didn't. Drew not man enough. No, he wasn't Jimmy. No.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
Hemi.
He looking like the best player in the playoffs. He out tonight, but Jimmy looking like the best player in the playoffs.
I ain't see that.
So far, he has been.
56.
So far, he has been.
And then he followed.
Post that post about him, man. Holiday, man.
Drew was that was.
He say he might be thinking about retirement after the 2 years on his contract run up.
That's Celsius.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna get into that. He not him. I don't know. Drew, they say he was the best two-way, but Jimmy averaged 40 on him for that first round. Yeah, 37. 40. I'm doing I'm going to rounding. But I'm saying I went to math. I'm rounding. I'm going to 40.
It was good math work.
40. Sorry.
Rounding up by tens.
So yeah, I had to.
Should have just did 50. Goddamn, we doing.
hey, sorry, Drew.
40 feel like 50.
Hey, I love Drew game. Drew got a ring. He's satisfied. He done made great money. He robbed the Pelicans.
Listen, man.
He robbed the Pelicans for a little time.
Listen, he didn't rob him. He put in the work. Drew, he ain't robbed nothing.
Listen, the whole Holiday family though. You talking about in good shape. You said his wife played professional.
Soccer.
His two younger brothers played professionally.
Right, they good. Family,
his
mama,
dad played professionally.
Yeah,
like he came from a whole thing, man. Like they got a whole unique situation, bro.
I don't blame him. And then he give money to hella like during the pandemic. He was giving
as hell. He
to black owned businesses though.
I don't even round up my dollar at Walmart.
During the pandemic, that first year, during the first year, he gave his whole check, remember, to black businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
like
different.
Mills did too.
Yeah, he different.
Yeah. So they different. Like he could just do this at the highest level that he feel like he can do it, and then sit down when it's time to sit down. Like it's
like injuries, not coming out with these bad injuries and thinking about contemplating, do I want to retire because of the injury?
Especially when he's, your wife's still going, and you can go support her and be around that
and
too.
And the kids.
Yeah, all of that.
Kids,
young kids,
support the brothers.
Yeah, man.
That might be done already.
Brothers will be done too. when he retired, the NBA say, get him out.
Yeah.
They was like, get him out.
Drew's gone. Get him out of here.
Theonis, Theonis. They did Theonis. They did a survey and said he would not be in the NBA if his brother was not Giannis.
No.
Nigga on the Bucks stealing the spots. They need that spot. He's just taking it. Giannis said, my brother.
But all due respect though, even though Jimmy went crazy and put them numbers up, bro, Drew, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, sometimes that dude just that good. Sometimes he on that run and he just was in a zone. But man for man, you listen to dudes in the league talk, Drew tough.
He is. They say he the best two-way.
Drew him.
They say he is.
I
believe it. It's just that playoff series when Jimmy said, I own you. And they was down 6.
Yeah,
that's scary.
And they came back.
Bro, it was 2 minutes in the game. That man said, I own you. They down 6.
That's just him, though.
I don't know, man.
That's not really no knock on Drew.
That's demonic, man.
Jimmy
that's demonic.
was just in his bag.
That's demonic.
Like, you couldn't do nothing against him.
That's demonic. You down 6 points talking like that?
That's when you supposed to talk. You got to. Oh,
yeah,
Jimmy
he knew
Ben
it was coming. He did that fake spin on Drew ass, and I said, damn.
He been knowing how to talk.
Yeah, he just in his bag, and unfortunately, he got that ankle injury, but I expect him to play next game if they lose tonight.
It might have been my fault. I was just going to say it might be one of them style make fights type thing, too. Like, as good as Drew is, it just might have been a bad matchup.
That's what it was. Yeah. It was a horrible matchup, man.
He done sat on a lot of niggas, bro.
It wasn't Drew's fault. It wasn't Drew.
Yeah.
Jimmy was just, it's just like that, some shit
that round, like
do
like
shit
when he in the Eastern Conference Finals when he was against Trey was fucking killing Drew. Drew was like, after that series.
Oh yeah, he was killing Drew. Yeah.
Yeah, he was averaging almost 40 that series.
He dropped about 48 first game.
That's what I'm saying.
Stole it too.
That's what I'm saying. It's just some nights.
Some matchups is just,
and they pros at the end of the day. Right. Bro. You ain't holding no damn pro down.
You can't stop them. You just want to slow them down and contain them.
One thing I learned though is Philly dropped that fucking ball though, not letting Tobias go for Drew. What the hell was they thinking?
For Jimmy.
I mean for Jimmy. They dropped that ball, not bringing Jimmy back. Yeah. That was stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I mean, wow.
I mean, we can say the same thing about Minnesota. They was dumb.
I mean,
because he was pushing Cat too hard. And,
that was crazy.
And Wiggins too hard.
And that's what it was with Embiid and them. He was pushing them too
Well,
hard.
no, Embiid liked him.
Yeah, he said that after the fact.
Him and Embiid still want to be teammates.
When he bust their ass though. Joel Embiid was on that starting team, bro.
No, that was in Minnesota that happened.
Oh, that was in Minnesota.
That's why I said Cat and Wiggins.
You right.
But that shit just go back to what you were talking about earlier with chemistry. You know what I'm saying? We're having certain groups of people together and the shit worked. Sometimes you, especially at this level, because you gotta have a certain amount of talent.
You have.
And if you don't have a certain amount of talent, you already over with.
Especially
when
when
you
you
got
got
a certain amount of talent, and you got guys in there that don't want to have somebody on their ass or don't want to have, you know what I'm saying, that just refuse to do certain stuff. Like them niggas is real good, still putting the people in the seats.
You got to.
So like winning is cool, but sometimes you just gotta have a talented motherfucker there and try and figure that shit out, and that shit don't work sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's where you end up with Jimmy in 5 teams in 4
And that's
years.
sick. That's
and
sick,
that nigga's
bro.
argue with, he top 5 in the league right now.
Oh, yeah, and like I said, Philly had him, and they was like, "No, we're gonna keep Tobias and company." Appreciate you though, Jimmy.
They dropped the bag. They dropped the ball for sure. Cavaliers and Knicks. Knicks gentlemen swept them.
Shocking.
We don't really gotta get too much into that.
Shout
I
out
had
to
the
the
Knicks winning that series.
I hate the Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks though. I hate
but
y'all.
shout out to them.
Fuck
They
y'all.
did lose game 1 against the Heat. They're playing game 2 right now. Jimmy's out, like you said.
Let me see that.
So
shit.
we
Damn,
gonna.
I think that just so showed it was like 48-43.
Yeah.
Miami
Who
up.
Miami up?
They
Without
they're supposed to
Jimmy.
go coach.
Without Jimmy.
That's crazy.
Eric gon' coach.
Okay.
Look, he talking about 46, 40.
But that game, let's talk about.
I didn't even realize he had an accent until then. He was like 46, 40.
Yeah.
This nigga turned into
Yeah.
Styles P all of a sudden.
Yeah, man.
I'm making mine up.
Let's talk about
The
Game
Locks is in
7.
the building.
Game 7. Kings and Warriors.
You know Warriors is going. We knew.
Steph Curry, they said after the game
4
6
a.m.
loss, they said he was texting Draymond 4 a.m. and he gave one of the most powerful speeches of his career.
Told him he got him.
He said Andrew Wiggins said he damn near cried, and they went out and he dropped fucking 50 in Game 7. Most points ever scored in a Game 7 in NBA history.
Yeah.
Also his career playoff high.
He pretty much told them like, get out the way. I'm taking over tomorrow. If you in your feelings, stay your ass at home. I'm me.
But he also instilled
the message too.
Nah, you know the journalists that Draymond said it too.
Yeah, but he also was
Draymond
instilling
podcast.
some confidence in him.
Yeah, Draymond.
Trying to
Draymond had to
rally his guys up.
drop the news.
But
Drop and chew.
for him to do that and then follow up with a 50-point game was incredible to watch.
50.
I enjoyed
That's
every
just
second
hot
of
though.
it.
That's crazy.
I mean, shit, 50 in the playoffs when niggas
That's what I'm
is
saying.
game planning
That's
for
what I
you
said.
for 6
That's
games
crazy.
already?
That's crazy. That's his hot. He's the oldest player to do it.
Yeah.
He's the oldest player in the NBA
35,
history.
right?
Yeah, to do it in the playoffs, 50. He's the oldest. That's crazy. He
Gotta
just
be.
nigga said, I'm just gonna turn up tomorrow and make history tomorrow.
He
Fuck
him.
it.
He him. So they get past the Kings in Game 7. Of course, we know that the Lakers got past the Memphis Grizzlies in 6.
Shockingly.
They're going to match up with the Warriors. Who y'all feel in that series? They got their
Already
game
done put the
1
money on the
later
Warriors.
tonight.
Already put the money on the Warriors, baby.
Warriors, what you got them in?
6, maybe 5 if AD don't show up. AD got his ball. Bron, if you notice, Bron not putting up them 30-point clips like
Not in that first series he wasn't.
and that's scary because you gonna have to
But
drop 30.
he got a 20-20 game and
Yeah.
he's still putting numbers up.
But this is a different series. This
oh
different.
yeah, the Warriors he
We
might
talking about
have to score a little
we
more.
talking about this may be pool breakout for the playoffs this year. Last series he averaged about 13, 14 points. It didn't look too good.
Mm-hmm.
I like him to come out his shell against, especially starting off at home because they at home, right? Warriors.
Yeah, they
That's
six.
That's
Lakers
what I'm saying.
are 7,
That's what I'm
so
saying. So I
It's
like.
crazy that a 6 and a 7 seed is facing off in the second round of the
That's
playoffs.
crazy.
That's
It's
crazy.
time for that. I know I missed y'all whole NCAA thing, but it's just time for that, bro.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's just different these days.
It
Like,
is.
there's
It
a lot
is
more
different.
parity
It is.
around everywhere.
And then
I like it though. I like
who,
the
who
new.
you got that series, Coach?
Be honest.
Everybody
too.
health?
Everybody healthy. Yeah.
Everybody healthy?
Remain. Assuming health the whole 7 games if you think it's going 7.
And shout out to Looney too.
Man.
I'll take I don't even like them because they front runners, just because they've been front runners forever. But I'm gonna take the Lakers, bro. I'm gonna put it on that guy.
Yeah, what you got him in?
4.
Nah.
Here you go
Hell
with that
no, that 4 don't happen.
Nah, no.
I go Lakers and I'm gonna go 6 because all the rest of that shit seem unless
Like I
it's
said,
an injury or something like that. There's no way that
if
I can
AD
imagine
Bones
going
ain't
It's gonna
ready-
be some real. It's gonna be some real work.
I got Warriors in 6. I got Warriors.
My money, I got Lakers, but I already put the money on the Warriors, so that's just how we doing it.
What was the matchup during the season? Well, this shit don't matter.
It,
because Anthony Davis
Warriors,
probably played
Warriors
9
went
games.
nuts. Warriors went. I think Warriors went nuts, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know who won the season series.
It
Probably
don't
the
matter.
Warriors.
Yeah, I think
but-
Warriors swept. It don't matter though.
Yeah. 76ers in Boston. They played last night. Game
Wow.
1. James Harden went back into his Houston bag, matched his career playoff high with 45 points. Also did it on one of his more efficient nights. You know, he used to get most of his points exclusively, not exclusively, but from the free throw line. He used to live from the free throw line, and he didn't shoot a lot of free throws.
Only 4 points.
So that was one of his. Even though he had 60-point games before in the regular season, this was his best
he missed like 8
collective
shots.
Performance as far as getting buckets. He had 5 layups. He had 5 mid-range shots and 5. A minimum of 5 on each.
Right.
He had 7 3-pointers
he went
in total.
Nuts. He went
but he
nuts.
had 5. That's the first time he had 5, 5, and 5 from all 3 levels in a game in his career.
Well, they kept switching Al Horford on him.
Yeah, so I mean, he really tapped back into that Houston bag.
Yeah, he did.
He did what he had to do. Came in with the mentality without Joel Embiid in that first game, and they delivered. But not only did they deliver, but Boston absolutely dropped the fucking ball.
They was up.
Brogdon throwing that pass to Maxey.
Marcus Smart. What was that?
Layup.
Marcus Smart.
Yeah. I felt like Tatum did have 37 or 39, but it was certain plays where I felt like he should have been more aggressive. Jaylen Brown, first quarter, had 14 points. Ended up with what?
He needed to be investigated, 23. He needed to be investigated. You heard
I don't
my
know what
prospects.
that was about.
Prospects.
So
that's what it was. They gambling. They
Boston
called him.
Definitely dropped the
They
ball.
called his ass. That's what it was.
And B's dealing with his knee injury, but
I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't play him.
I think he's doubtful for game 2, but
I let him.
I wouldn't
bro,
play
they already
him
stole one. You got one. Don't get greedy. Let him heal. He 300
I'll bring him
pounds.
back game 3.
Game 3, he playing.
Yeah, I'll bring him back game 3.
As soon as he say that he healthy enough, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting, bro. It's just too.
You're ruthless.
Listen, bro. Listen.
But I respect that though. That's a gutsy call.
Listen,
gutsy, man.
If he can come back and he's ready to contribute, because he's the one that's unstoppable.
But if he blow a tire,
I'm saying, but we all had an injury. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not normally like you're gonna go ahead.
He 300 though.
Yeah, I'm saying, but he also the care and treatment that he's getting is different. It's not like he just sitting at the house with his leg up or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So like if they deem him ready to do it, I'm sure they're not gonna put him out there limping and stuff like that. Like if he look like he full speed and he can move and cut and all that, he got all the, you know what I'm saying? They got enough intel to make the right decision. I'm not just gonna let him sit just because he can wait another day. Like I gotta keep him in there. He's the one.
In shoot around, and he did win MVP today. Sorry,
shout out to Embiid, man. He deserved it.
Yeah, between him, Jokic, and Giannis, he ended up beating the other 2 finalists.
I like Jokic though.
Them niggas is so good at basketball,
bro. They are
Jokic,
incredible.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know
Jokic is so fly, bro.
I like Jokic's game. I like looking at Jokic's game better than Embiid's. It's just so much. Bro, the shit that he do, he not supposed to be doing, bro. The shit that he do, he not supposed to be doing.
But I feel like it is more exciting to watch. I as a basketball mind,
who do you like more to watch?
If I want to look at like an IQ player or like a player that's fundamental and also amazing, is Jokic. But if I want to see somebody like this motherfucker is getting buckets
and flopping and
he flopped too much. Yeah, he flopped too much.
I don't want to. Bro, he do that shit so much.
Yeah,
bro.
he flopped way too much. But when it
annoying,
how dominant he is,
And if he's so dominant, why you flop to go to the line?
I can't answer. I'm not Embiid.
That's why I'm a Jokic.
I don't know why he do that shit.
Because they blow the whistle, nigga. If they didn't blow the whistle, he wouldn't be fucking flopping.
Like, I don't like this. What I'm saying.
It's not his fault that they blow the fucking whistle. They gonna blow the whistle when they do the shit.
That's why he hurt.
I don't like it.
That's why he hurt. That we fucking falling out on the knees.
That nigga tough, bro.
He tough.
Shout out to Embiid for getting MVP. Shout out to Embiid for giving me that champion fantasy too. Appreciate you.
Man, shout out to Embiid for being in Philadelphia. My name is Phillip, so I don't know.
The last series we're gonna touch base on is the Denver and Suns series.
Done.
I like Denver to win in 4.
Facts.
I liked them.
I like
going
5.
into the series.
Said 5.
Going into the series, I had
5.
I actually had Phoenix.
Whoa.
Well, before the series started, after game 1, I was like, I took it out. I took it out. I was like, after I saw game 1, that was all I needed to see.
No depth.
They have no depth.
There's nothing there.
The chemistry isn't really there. Like before the playoffs, they were undefeated with Kevin Durant, but they weren't playing. It was the end of the season.
Right.
Nobody integrated him. Teams were sitting players and different stuff. But now that we got, the LA Clippers healthy, or not even with PG, with Kawhi Leonard
would have beat them.
I think they would have beat Phoenix.
Me too. I don't know why
they got past because Kawhi got out. He tore
his
injury. He tore a meniscus or something.
He did.
But Yeah, so they got past them, and I knew that once they got after game 1, I was like,
man, they letting KCP fold their ass.
I was like, yeah.
KCP was
Jokic 39, 16, and 5.
If you let KCP shoot off the dribble and come off screens and shooting contested threes and he making them, they see blood. They see the blood.
They depth is just
they
insane.
See red.
They got red. Uncle Green dunking on motherfuckers still off the bench.
He look old too. Yeah, you know,
it's over.
It's over,
bro.
They can't stop Jokic.
MPJ, he can get off,
Jokic, and he ain't got off.
He ain't did it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Jamal didn't even have
Jamal had a bad game.
Jamal had a horrible game,
and they still won. CP3 is going to be out. You said they say a week, potentially 3 games.
2.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, 2. Yeah. It's only gonna be 2 because I think they're gonna get swept.
Yeah, me too. But maybe the floor. You know how players get out in the floor spacing. Maybe they put D Book at the 1. I don't know.
I don't like it.
Okay,
I don't like it at all.
Well, I like 4 too.
Because who they gonna slide? Campaign? They gonna slide him in the start lineup?
Shamit.
Who they gonna slide? Terrence Ross, Shamit.
I might be
Ross was the worst pickup.
Wayne, right?
Well. Hey,
right?
Hey, Terrence Ross was one of the worst pickups for a championship team. He shoot at a horrible clip.
When he hot. When he not,
I ain't seen the microwave in years.
Yeah.
Nigga, goddamn slow cooker now. He's a slow cooker now.
He had a couple good games when he was with the Magic, but
he's just there to be. That's all he is. Though, is a hired gun.
See, now he got
somebody to know how to play the game. Come in and know the system and be able to hopefully.
Denver moving on. Warriors moving on. Philly.
I like the Heat. I had Boston at first. Game 2 gonna tell it all with that series.
It is.
Game 2 gonna tell it all. Boston dropped the ball. They're fucked.
Yeah.
They're fucked.
I don't mind Boston losing. Fuck Boston.
Me neither.
Oh, me either. They took us out of the playoffs.
I met
Zaza
get them out. Over the summertime.
Oh yeah, Zaza. We got a KG face.
Yeah, I met Zaza over
Game
the summertime.
7. We're going to Game 7.
that nigga head so big. Oh my
god. Facts, bro.
Dillon Brooks not coming back under any circumstance to the Grizzlies.
Over with.
That they said that came from Woj and Shams Charania.
Yeah.
Sorry, you won't be a Grizzly.
Draymond said that shit,
bro.
Though.
Who makes that? That report has never come out about a player not coming back 3 days after the season being over. Like
something happened. You got to think, but you got to think. He wasn't talking to media.
They put it out there.
He wasn't talking to media. He was walking out on media. He
poked the bear, and
he probably didn't make his exit meeting either. Bro was on some.
He was tweeting.
He deleted his Instagram.
Yeah.
Bro was Bron. Why you poke Bron? What the fuck was you thinking?
Calm down, brother.
Bro, you want to know what's crazy is that he really did the best thing for himself and then did the worst thing for himself. Because he had put himself in a position where every single game they played, he was a conversation.
He was going to be a conversation.
And for him personally, his brand, he had built himself something.
He flopped it, though.
And then you turn around and now you won't even answer questions and you don't want to talk to the people now.
And your social media deleted? That's cowardly. You just coward. They just went coward.
I don't know what's going on with him. But I thought I was impressed like 2 weeks ago. They were just showing Dillon Brooks clips. He finished the game with 7 and 3.
Yeah, but he all defense.
Showing Dillon Brooks hit his 2 shots and play defense, and Ja Morant dunked one time, and that's your whole highlight for. I'm like, damn, this nigga Dillon Brooks done got it.
He all NBA third team defense.
Who?
Dillon.
Is he?
I think he will be. I think he gonna make a defensive team.
What? Sheesh.
I think he will.
For what?
I couldn't have called that.
I think he will. But
let's go ahead and wrap the show up. Any shout outs?
Shout out to Clean Energy.
Sure.
Get you a smoothie. Vegan base. We'll get you a couple. Let you take some.
Shout out Prize Picks. Use our code PlayersDen. Up to 100%. I mean, match
$100.
Up to $100. And you got shout out to Coach.
We got to pull up to that gym.
Hoop Nation Heart.
My son about to be 3.
15 minutes away, bro. 15 minutes away.
15 minutes from here?
15 minutes away
bro,
from here,
bro.
My
son, we're pulling up. We'll pull up.
We right in the Emory area. We right by Emory. I got a shout out to my wife. Hey, baby, how you doing?
And you got a daughter. You got 2 other athletes.
I got kids, man.
Man got kids
and
now,
then the second son play football, right?
Kieran. He got a baseball game tonight.
He played baseball and
I don't
want
to make it look like I chose y'all over them, but you know, I had to come through and get with my young guys one time. But yeah, I got an 8-year-old Jelani that's he play all 3 sports. We good at everything at the crib. Just so you know, I was good at everything, whether y'all knew that or not. Shout out to CJ. He's supporting Padilla team out right now. I thought he was gonna be in here with me, but he wanted to go to the soccer game, so I didn't want to take
That's
him.
cool. He'll be here. He'll be here
We'll get him on the
too.
show.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope for him to be around this.
Yeah, let's get him in here.
And shout out obviously to my daughter Amaria Twixie.
Yeah.
And all her dancing prowess and all that kind of stuff. Eddie Johnson, Coach Johnson,
Yes,
obviously
sir.
that's my
Coach.
guy. It's
Yep.
the reason that we all here together right now. Coach Patterson that y'all ain't seen in a while.
ain't seen him
like
in a minute.
everybody that
I be seeing him at the ABL games and stuff.
yeah, man, you
Yeah.
know. So, you know, everybody that's with me is with me, man. I'm small circle. Shout out to all my young niggas, everybody that work with me, that train with me. It's in that labby. You feel me? We work on those. You know, the work on show. Y'all know what the tags
yeah,
are.
for sure.
Like we doing what we do around here, man. So I really appreciate y'all pulling me in for
Yeah, man.
Absolutely,
for a
man.
moment. I would love to come back. I just invited myself.
Hey, man, come
Yeah,
back.
man,
Come back,
please.
man. Bring
Lay on the
CJ next
couch.
time.
Lay on the
Bring the
couch.
superstar next time.
Motherfuckers is laying down. Motherfuckers is over here, arms folded. Security over there. I don't know what he's securing, but it's taking care of.
Niggas
Niggas is from New York when it's time to be from New York around this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Hey, well,
you
y'all
come back.
been tuned in to the Players Den podcast. It's your boy Wayne.
Tone.
And we out, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.